Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today you can see that I've already done most of my face. I didn't do my eyebrows, just haven't done them yet. I will at some point though. So basically today you can see I'm wearing yellow. I'm actually managing at the restaurant tonight. So basically the plan is I'm gonna do some gold, kind of naturaler look because I am going to work and I don't want it to be like intense in people's faces. So with that being said, we're gonna jump right in. Today we are going to use a palette I've talked about before, Honey, by Colourpop. So we're honestly just gonna like blang in there and get in there. You know how I like catchphrases and words that sound like things like blow and kabang and blang, boom, pop. All right, anyways. So, you know how I am with color. I like to play with color. I think that today, considering I want to be a little more on the muted side, I'm gonna go straight in with the, let's see, where is my brush? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the look with the Naked brush. I honestly like the Naked brush. I think it's universally able to use. I'm just wiping off some of the red that we used in the last video. Yes, the last video was the last time I did intense eye makeup because that was yesterday. I want to keep you guys on the channel. I've got to keep you guys interested. I've got to keep my posts coming. So daily right now. That doesn't mean that they will be up daily. Editing, I'm learning, is like not my forte, but you're gonna see me get better at it because this is a process, guys. It's a process. We are actually going to stick only with this palette, I think, today. We're gonna start with Totally Buggin' right down there. I'm gonna sweep this all across my eyelid. It is a little yellower than it looks in the swatch. But we're just gonna sweep the whole eyelid with it. We're just gonna get in there. And like I did yesterday, going a little bit higher. So the eyelid plus up to almost your eyebrow. Alrighty, we'll zoom through that. All right, now that we are done with that, I think we're gonna go, we'll do Oh Behave, the next one right over from the Totally Buggin'. So Oh Behave, a little brighter of a yellow. It's honestly more of a mustard color. You can see it on my brush. I don't know if you can, maybe, sort of, come on. All right, well, like I said in another video, I tend to do half my eyelid in one color and half my eyelid another color because of the fact that I'm going to end up covering the outermost part of my lid with a darker color that's going to kind of it's going to contour the inner part of my eye. That is not the crease though. The crease is going simply in the crease of your eyeball, which is all of this in here where my nail is. All right, cool. So this color we're just going to do in the inner part of my eyelid all the way, probably 3/4 of the way down my lid. All right. That part's done. I'm just going to, again, move the camera. You will see the color difference. I think it's a little better when you see it in the natural light. So we have the darker color in here, and then we have the Oh Behave in the more center and inner parts of my eyelid. I think it's nice to do that because this color is really going to pop, where this color will end up fading into a darker color that's going to contour your eyelid a bit more. Alrighty, so on to the next. I said we'd probably fully stick to the Honey, but honestly, no. The Buzzkill isn't dark enough, or it's just not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something a little more shimmery because as you can tell, most of the pressed powders in these are very matte. The only ones that are glittery are the Queen Bee, the Dandy. Obviously the Palooza right there in the center is crazy. It's crazy cool on. I might use a little bit just to show you guys. And also the one up there, the Sunburst, all the way in the center. That one is very shiny as well. Otherwise, they're all pretty matte. I have all matte on my face right now. So I'm going to move to my beloved Naked palette. However, this time I'm going to use Naked 2. So I'm just kind of cleaning off the brush of any excess powder just so we don't get bright yellows in my darker colors. All right, so my Naked 2 palette, excuse the look of it. It's in not great shape because I'm a nice daughter and I gave my mom my newer one, or maybe vice versa. No, I gave my mom a newer one to be a nice girl. Be nice to your moms. They'll be there for you forever and they love you and they're wonderful. All right, cool. So I think with this, Snakebite is a little dark, but I think if I gradually, Snakebite is that one right there. If I gradually blend that in, it might not be too dark. Normally I use Snakebite as a crease color, so we'll let us see how this goes. We're gonna see. And we're just going to sweep this. You like to keep your brush horizontal. So if you keep your brush horizontally, give it a little blow, it will fan the color if you align that with the end of your eye. Literally trace the shape of your eyeball and it will literally do the work for you. It's fanning the color in the exact shape I needed it, in the exact place I needed it, and you can see that I'm building color slowly. Honestly, I've only dipped my brush in like once, or no, twice, and I already have that amount of color. So definitely Naked palettes to me get A+ all around, always. They are worth the money. I know they're an investment, but if you wear eyeshadow regularly, I think they're worth the investment. I had the original Naked palette and I wore it every single day as my normal going everywhere, whatever option, I swear to God. So if you swear by eyeshadow, I promise you won't regret it. So again, aligning that horizontally with the end of my eyeball on the angle that I want. Obviously, this isn't an angled brush, and it isn't a fine point brush either. It is quite fluffy, but it will keep the relative angle that you're looking for. We can clean up those end angles at the very end, so I'm not worried about it. All right, cool. We're definitely gonna build this up slightly just to give us a little more depth. I think that's the main thing of eye makeup, is that you want to create depth on your eye. Something interesting, something fun to look at. Okay, cool. So clearing that all in. If you haven't noticed, I'm going from a sideways, like a horizontal brush motion into, once I hit about mid, I almost straighten out and make it a vertical, like a vertical swipe movement down. Rather than continuing horizontally down like that, I'm turning right in that crease and going downwards. This is also going to help the blending of your crease color and this outer lid color. All right, cool. So I'm gonna finish this up. Awesome. So that's so far. Now I want to kind of find a crease color. This is going to be hard. I knew I was setting myself up because I used such a dark, not even that mega dark, and I don't want you to be scared of dark colors, but I did use a darker outer lid color. So I think we're going to find my crease brush, and I think we're gonna use a smaller crease brush than we did yesterday, if you guys were watching. Instead, I am going to use my detail brush. Also by Moda Pro, again, the awesome textured handles. So this is the Moda Pro BMX 420 detail brush. This one you can tell is a bit smaller than my big brush that I was using before. So in terms of getting a crease in there, yellows. I like to think purples. And I know it sounds crazy. I don't mean a bright purple. I don't mean like a crazy wild lavender. I'm talking busted. Busted on the Naked 2 palette, all the way on that end right here. It's the second to last. I took out my black. Yes, make fun of me, it's not there. It gets everywhere. Black always gets everywhere, and I can't afford to get that on my clothes. Thanks. So, we're gonna go into Busted, and we're gonna take a decent amount because I'm just gonna go in there, go wild and crazy on my detail brush. And again, if it is easier for you to kind of push your head forward and your eyes will make your natural crease, if you just wanna kinda make a line or a dot on the end so you know where your crease is and you follow that across, be my guest. I know where mine is, so you'll just see me zoom through this. Lastly, I want to bring up that I am going to bring this onto the outer area of my lid. The outer corner, again, for that dimension, girl. It's all about dimension on your eyelids. You've got to create it. No one's going to create it for you. So, now that we've done that, we've gotten the crease, we've gotten the outer lid, everything is filled in. I'm gonna clean it up a little. So basically I'm gonna use this finer brush. It's a straight end. I'm not gonna go back in and just clean stuff up. So basically create an actual line for me. So we're going back into our snake bite and just making sure that that line is there. It exists. I like a nice corner. Yeah, we definitely gotta do that on this side. That was not what I was talking about. I like, that definitely was mumbling. I'm making a line following my bottom eyelid. I did kind of drag that into my eyelid a little bit, the snake bite. Again, depth. I don't go all the way across though. I just went about halfway. Just because, again, we're going to work. I can't be super wild and crazy. Awesome. Alrighty. So, now that that is done, I'm going to go back in. Same brush, same flat, smaller brush. And because I want to show you, and because, you know what, I am a little crazy, we're gonna go with the Palooza. We're gonna go with that crazy color in the middle of the Aha Honey. If you look at it, the way it comes off, I would be a little careful and gentle when you're putting your brush in because they come off almost as individual glitter specks. So I'm gonna do that. Right on the highest point of my eye. I could have done it in the center, in the corner, of my eye, like right on the inner corner, but you know what? No, we're gonna be unique. We're gonna do something different. So I'm doing this along the highest point of my eye. The reason why I'm not sweeping with it is it is glitter. It almost has to like stick to your skin. So I'm doing more of a patting motion to try to get it on my eyelid. I am gonna go slightly over. There's nothing on here, but if you can get a tiny, tiny bit on your brush, tiny bit, and just try to fade it out a little bit. All power to ya. I'm gonna do it a little bit, just so it doesn't look like I just plopped it all in one area and then didn't, I don't know, disperse the love, share the wealth. I definitely have glitter somewhere else in my face because I can see it. Anywho, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side and we are going to fast forward through that. So that glitter is on. Now I'm going to use a completely different brush because I have fully colored that one. We're gonna do the sweet spot. So that is the one all the way on this end, the bright color right up there. So we're just gonna dip our brush in there. Nice amount. Again, a little blow, and we're going to fill the inner part of my tear duct, corner of my eye, however you want to put it. We're going to fill that in with this light yellow color. I'm going to bring it down a little bit to brighten up the inner areas of my eye. And I want that yellow to kind of pop, so I'm going to show you that in natural light. I think it really makes a difference. And you'll see, like, wow, that brought the look together. Lastly, we're going to use the big blending brush. I love this brush. It's the Luxie 250. We're going to take the Foxy color at the very end of the Naked 2 palette, all the way down here at the bottom. We are going to just gently go through my eyebrow, underneath my eyebrow, and kind of just do what I did yesterday, which is fading the top of your eyeshadow up so it doesn't look wild and crazy. I always do kind of add a little to further define my lines on the side. But otherwise, no, this is really for brow definition. This is for blending the top part of your shadow so it all melts together well. Alrighty, basically this look is done. I'm going to zoom through my eyebrows and my eyelashes, and then show you the finished product. Thanks, guys. Alrighty guys, so finished look. Oh, sorry. Holla at your girl. This is the finished look. Comment below, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I could do better on. I wanted to show you guys a little more of what I do for my caterpillar eyebrows. What that means is basically just the thicker most part of your eyebrows are kind of bushy. You want them to have defined hair. You want it to be a little rough around the edges. I think it's cute. I think with the right look, it's cute, like today. It's also super in, so if you're into trends and whatnot, then there you go. Otherwise, I would say, honestly, so is the gloss. Glossy eyelids are in, glossy lips. Yes, I said glossy eyelids. I can give you guys a whole bunch of tips on that too later. But for now, that's the look. A little yellow, a nice pop. It's still, to me, playful, fun. It could be It could be for going out. I'm wearing it to work. I'm fun. I don't know. I'm sure that like legal offices and stuff like that, this would not be appropriate at all. However, I don't work at a legal office, so we're gonna have fun tonight. For all of you who know where I work, maybe you'll come through. All right, so I will see you guys later. Next time, maybe I'll show you a detailed video of the brows. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate people coming back and watching the videos, enjoying them, laughing at me. If you can't laugh at yourself, good luck getting through life. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.